be enough, never be enough for me, never, never for me. Why are you doing this?
Guten Morgen. Good morning, my friends. So I have a little life update. I just interviewed for a job. It was a surprise to me. I wasn't out seeking a job. I have been working at my current job for 7 months. It's physically demanding. I lift heavy stuff. It requires, great nursing care. It is the hardest job I've ever had in that it's a nursing home, and you take care of a lot of people who are in pain, or they're healing from a surgery, or they're sick, and it can be multiple people in one day who are like that, and then just all the other people you're taking care of. I take care of around 20-ish, 15 to 20 people in a day shift, and 20 to 25 people in a night shift. So all the people who aren't known to be sick, you're keeping an eye on them to see if they're developing any illnesses or any health problems. So even your stable people, you need to keep a hawk eye on. So it's mentally challenging, which is great. It keeps all my nursing skills up to par. And it's physically challenging, which is great because I'm walking about 5 miles every shift. But I have developed a few physical problems from it. My plantar fasciitis in both of my feet is better now because I got some orthotics to support my arch. They're really hard floors at my work. I think it's like asphalt and then linoleum. So I think that really hasn't helped with all the walking and standing I'm doing. So there's that. And then also I've developed numbness inside my left scapula. I'm having to lift people's bodies, not all by myself and not their full body, but I'll pull them towards me in bed, or I'll lift them up in bed with the help of somebody else, or I'll turn them, which I can do that on my own without anybody there to hold up their hip as I'm taking care of something on their body. But even that can be heavy. There's a lot of heavy stuff that I'm doing, and I'm as fit as somebody who doesn't exercise. So I have enough muscles for everyday life, but probably the better thing for a job like this would be to have a gym membership, or just lift weights at home to make sure that your core and your arm strength, and probably your legs as well, are all well prepared in a well-oiled machine, so that when you go to work and you're doing that kind of care, that it doesn't hurt your body. So my home prep work could be better for the job. But it is, I do love administrative stuff. I love paper pushing, whereas a lot of people don't like that. I like the details and minutia and all that can bore other people, or is just not their cup of tea. But I was planning on staying at this job either for the long haul, or for at least until after I get my RN, which should be really soon, and then I have the option of looking elsewhere for other jobs. But I have been debating whether I would even look for another job. But I was at work the other day, and I got a text from my old friend at my old job, who she used to be a marketing director in the same hospital that I worked in. And she got I believe a master's degree, and then she became the director at an assisted living facility, and have just kept in touch with her. I went to her wedding. She worked closely with me in my old hospital. Like I said, she was the marketing director, and I was a program manager, but she helped market my program. So we went to a few radio shows together to do radio interviews, and just collaborated on different ways to promote my program. So she's seen the kind of work that I can do, and my work ethic and all that good stuff. And so she texted me out of the blue a few days ago and said that she has a job opening. I went to the interview yesterday, and I'll get to that, but I asked her to give me the job description printout, and she did. And I almost wondered if she gave me the wrong one, because in our conversations she didn't say what the title was, but I It's a pretty fancy title. It's Health and Wellness Director of the Assisted Living Facility, which would be an honor because I have 12 years of nursing experience, but I've been an LPN the whole time. I'm just getting my RN. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Oh my gosh, there were just the cutest yellow birds on the fence. I wanted to take a video of it, but I was too slow. That was on Saturday that she texted me, and then on Monday I had my interview. I met a few really nice ladies, was there for probably 30 to 45 minutes, and had a pretty good interview. I didn't sell myself very well. I just basically told the facts about where I've worked and what I've done, but I could have sold myself better. We'll see if they liked me without me selling myself. I feel like I probably would have liked to redo my interview, like had it to do again, but now it's time to let go and let God. Let go and let God. Just, it's up to him now. And he's the one who's actually in control. So, you know, as the person here on earth, I try to do my part to make his will facilitated. So, i.e., if I went in there with my PJs on to my interview and burped the whole time, then even if it was his will for me to get the job, probably wouldn't happen. So, in my mind, if I get the job, it's just going to be an extra blessing from God, you know, that he put his finger in there and worked it out for me, because it wasn't a bad interview, but, you know, leaving it, I thought, well, I probably could have done that better. And I didn't. For some interviews, I you know, practice my response to questions beforehand. You know, I think, what are they going to ask me? And I practice it, and like, how am I going to sell myself? And you know, practice like saying the lines. And this time I was just very chill, probably because I know my friend, and you know, I thought, well, she already really knows me, and so I don't really have to sell myself. It's not like she's meeting a stranger, but it was still an interview. And in general, right now in my life, I'm kind of feeling calm and content, so I didn't put a lot of pressure on myself for this interview and for preparing for it. So we'll see what happens, but if I'm offered the job, I'm going to be super excited, because I do think I would really love this job, and I think I'd be really good at it. So, I know, great lighting, but I'm under a tree and it's peaceful, and I think you can relate. But this new position, they really want me to have my RN. So, and they want me to have it fast. And I told them that I could try for 2 months. And so what that means is that now I have to really hurry my butt up to get it. So what that means for me right now is that today I need to plow through my practice tests